Okay, so I'm an hour late, so the stream's going to be an hour shorter than the rest, unless I decide to say F it and push till like 11. But yeah, you know, you understand what I mean. Bitrate for stream and recording is different. It's wild. I wonder if that's because like it's actually optimizing my recording. Never mind. It's just going back to the same. Well, stream manager. That means my notification should have been sent out by now. If people actually give a shit about that. Big issues. Our router apparently stopped working just because it had to, just because it felt like it. This wasn't too long before stream, so I was dealing with that till about 6. Keep in mind, I start stream at about 7. So yeah, no, sorry. We left the house at about 6 to get the stuff we needed to fix it. The single item, the router. That's literally all we needed. So surprised me even as early as I was. Early, quote early. Why am I here? Where's my sword? Why am I missing so much stuff? I'll just beat the skeletons to death. I pushed the minecart again. I've done that so many goddamn times. Go back to where you belong. Or push really far that way. Please stop. But I have an idea. I am carrying more of these. Single more. That should be enough to stop a minecart, right? Yeah. Okay. Problem solved. I need that sword. And I messed with OBS while I was, internetless. So now I have slightly better docs. I can see my statistics and everything better. I can see an activity feed all the way over there. I gotta crank my neck this far to see the activity feed. Unless I want to dart my eyes, but that just feels weird. I don't like doing that. I don't like moving my eyes to look at things. Not a ton. Not as much as I would have to. That's why I don't look at chat out of the corner of my eye like this. I don't do this to look at chat. I just turn my head. It also makes it more obvious that I'm doing it, which is a good thing for the most part. I could set the monitor on the right to 4K and it wouldn't affect anything. It'd actually probably give me better results. I'll do that tomorrow, probably. I'll go ahead and set up all my stuff slightly better. What happened to my sword? Did I break my sword? Did I just put my sword away at one point because I was bored? Oh, it probably ended up in the kelp machine or something like that, right? Or not in the kelp machine itself, but in the... Yeah. I'm gonna need a new one anyways. There's no point in this. Not full enough. No point. Yeah. About the same. Because they are going at the exact same speed. Match. Disk full. Okay, so I have about 95 hours of streaming left until I fill up my disk for my recordings. 95 hours until it's full. It's not. It's only a little over half full. So I can hold a lot of my streams. And again, I do stream for 3 hours a night. So if you take 95 divided by 3, that gets you 30. 1.5? Roughly, a little over 31.5. Like 31.525 or 533 or something stupid, some small, tiny number extra that I don't want to have to calculate in my head. Water. Where am I? I think, yeah, there's a reason I wasn't wearing. Not that that reason matters, but there was a reason. I need looting. I really want looting. I don't. It's fine. I'll live without it. I'm gonna just go back to my skeleton farm business until I hit level 30. Because then I can just talk and do random stuff if I can figure out what to talk about. as people may have realized from watching my streams for as long as some people have, or watching the one stream that they did, which apparently they got like 130 hours on now, I think, something in that area. I'm semi-blind, rather slightly blind. Just a tad. It really depends on the day and what I have to talk about. I could be interesting. I could be useless. The toss-up day to day. I'm gonna wipe my camera off. Pick it up while I do it so that I don't accidentally mess with the height. Hello, you can see me in the corner past wipes. My tongue is orange. I had an orange soda. Orange drink, orange tongue. Free iron that I failed to collect for like days. Yeah, I haven't played since last time I played, so it's been 2 days. You know, 2 days may not be a lot, like it may not seem like a lot, but 2 days to my brain, that's a lot, because now I have no idea what I'm doing right now. I think my goals consist of mostly villager stuff and getting to the end stuff, and then getting my gear all set up, which is mostly villager stuff nowadays. And then nether stuff actually. I gotta go explore the nether to get what's it called? I gotta go explore the nether to get ancient like the things that turn diamond into netherite stuff. Yeah, fix my little. Stop! Suffering from success. Anything good? Not really. Gonna have to clear that out eventually again. Whee! Oh yeah, I created that little wash platform for a reason. Oh, it's blocked. You can watch the skeletons die in real time. Well, you can't watch them die. Hello. I don't know how long your cat's been there. I didn't notice. But hello. Welcome. Did I respond? I don't know. I don't know if I responded. I was dealing with a lot internet-wise. Internet went down for a while, as I mentioned in the Discord server by mentioning everyone. But you know, I almost wasn't able to stream tonight. You know, had we not managed to resolve the issue. But yeah, now I can stream. I'm an hour late, but like, stream's a stream. I'm still streaming daily. I may have missed the 7 o'clock thing, but that was unavoidable. I was able to stream tonight. I probably could have streamed a little earlier, but I wanted to like make sure I was ready with like coffee and all that. Apparently, I have rendering lag issues. Didn't show no text, but it's fine. Yeah, no, I was going through a bunch of internet garbage, and I had doors and stuff, and our toilet's not working. I got my excuses. Fall. Just dude, just go down. Like, it's not that difficult. Just go down. Thank you. I think that's what, 4? It's not enough, but it's a few. Oh, also, I don't even think I could have responded to it if you remember what it was, right? I'm just waiting for skeletons to die right now. If I could light up the area without stopping skeletons from spawning, I would, but I can't. What do you need to... I can't remember what you need to make a night vision potion. I think you need a golden carrot to make a night vision potion. Gold is very easily obtainable through piglins, I believe. Or no, you can't kill piglins for gold. What can you kill for gold? Zombie piglins. You kill enough of those, you get gold ingots, and you can always just smelt down swords and stuff. So I guess you could get piglins too. Where's my messages at? Oh, yeah. No, that wasn't the most necessary thing to respond to. That's like mostly a resolution. There's gonna be a lot of skeletons down there now. I mean, sure, it's taken a while. I wonder if it'd be quicker to just go down and then up the thing, listen, down, up the thing. I'm doing it the wrong way. Down, up the thing, listen, down, up the thing, because it would like reset the spawner or something. I don't know. I don't know how this works. This way. Whee! Really close level I want to be at. A lot of arrows. I could actually start using a bow if I wanted to at this point. Any good enchantments on armor? Respiration too. That is pretty decent. That it? Seems like it. better. So I want to put the good stuff somewhere that isn't going to end up being destroyed. Yeah, and then I'll just nope, nope, nope. Where did I? I'm not gonna ask. I was about to ask where I got sticks from, but it's fine. Yeah, all that's gotta go there, and the sticks can just chill. You can go down with the rest. Actually, I threw away the wrong thing. Well, who cares? It's gone. It's gone. It's in the past. It's fine. Normally, I'd be insanely upset about that, but right now, I'm just too tired to be upset about things. All right, I gotta go back up to my observation chamber. So I can just watch. Oh, yeah. This is the best view I can get. Unless I like did that block right there with glass. I don't have glass on me, so I can't. But if I had my glass on me, I would. Ought to. Honestly, this is the kind of thing I do in my free time. Just wait. Listen to music, talk to myself, do another. Well, talk to myself internally when I'm alone, but when I'm streaming, I talk to myself out loud. Oh, yeah, and I got an idea for what's it called? I got an idea for a future stream that could be fun. There's this game called FPS chess. FPS, the letters FPS, like first person shooter or frames per second. It's first person shooter. So it's first person shooter chess. It has a chessboard and you play chess. But every time you go to take a piece, every time you go to capture a piece, like you put your knight, you put your piece over another piece to take it. You have to win an FPS battle to keep the piece that's being used in that encounter. So if my opponent used a rook to try to capture a pawn of mine, I would then have to 1v1 them as a pawn while they're a rook, which gives us weapons and abilities and stuff we use. It's just an FPS. That's all it is. It's just an FPS. It is very fun. I played it last night and I was destroying my opponent. Absolutely destroying. But yeah, no. So that would just be fun to play. Because okay, so because he was trying to capture my piece, if I win the encounter, he loses a rook, I lose nothing. But then if I lose, he just takes the piece. But if he loses, his rook is gone and nobody made any progress. I just took a piece without doing anything. This is a lot of skeletons. I quite like the amount of skeletons I'm getting. I just realized I should go use the zombie one. I should go make the same thing over at the zombie farm because what's it called? What are the words I'm looking for? The zombie one would get me rotten flesh, which I can trade to the cleric. That would be more beneficial than bones. I don't think anybody trades for bones. I'll figure that out. Thank God you're alive. Yeah, I'm alive. My internet was just broken. Like I said, major internet issues. Did you think I died because I wasn't streaming at 7? Honestly, that's a fair assumption if that was what you thought. But yeah, no, I didn't add everyone in stream stuff and gave an explanation. I was having terrible internet issues. My router entirely stopped working. It would shut itself off every couple of seconds, so I wouldn't have been able to stream if I wanted to. I'm level 30. Very nice. Yeah, I'd be living. All that happened was internet issue so bad that I couldn't stream if I wanted to. So internet only came back on around 7:30ish, but I waited an extra like 20 minutes to start streaming just so I could like prepare myself better, get a coffee, all the stuff. Make sure my computer wasn't going to kill itself in the middle of the stream like it has done. I've lost 8 frames out. I've lost 10,000 of my frames. Actually, I think that's just 8,000 because of how that works. So it would be, I lost 100,000. Yeah, I've lost about 10, 100,000, whatever, of my frames due to rendering lag. Oh, the amount of time I've left to stream changed. Okay, so before it said that my disk would be full in about 59 hours of streaming. Like I'd run out of storage in 59 hours. Now it's telling me I have 1,000 hours left of recording like space. I had that problem once. Yeah, my dad be IT man, so he just got a new router. He does stuff for he does like IT stuff for something nearby, not work, but like something related. And they just happened to have a spare one that they weren't using, a spare router they weren't using. The hardware wasn't the issue, neither was the software. It was actually no. What was the issue? It wasn't the hardware. It was the hardware thing. That's why it wouldn't work. So we just had to get a new one. Like it was only replaceable. It would reset itself constantly for no reason. I don't know what I was saying. I just started speaking. But no, it would like it was a required replacement. And it's $200 for a new one. So if it was just a reset away from work, and I'm assuming that's what would have been done instead. Alright, that's enough levels for now. Mid, dumb. Oh. We had our router for free. Well, you tend to get one for, well, actually that's exactly how the router that we have right now is. Because the one that we're currently using was purchased for business, but it went completely unused, so it just got, there's no point in keeping it in the place. Our old one was expensive though, because you want a good router if you want a good connection. You obviously never use the one that the provider that you get your internet from gave you, because it's going to be horrible. The router given, they're the provider given routers almost always suck. Look up almost any tech video and they tell you immediately buy something else, because provider routers they're terrible. Absolute garbage. So we have a usual, what's it called? Unified? No, something. It's fine. I searched up. I mean, it works. Oh, what you searched? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. A lot of people that I've seen say they swear by not using the routers that your companies will give you. I had to refill my chicken stock. I have an enchantment I could get on something that I wanted. I gotta check all the things that I can enchant right now. I do have my books. Oh yeah, I wanted that. No, you, gross. I already checked everything else. Respiration 3 was the best thing I could have gotten. You, protection 3, mid. You, protection 3, mid. Alright, best solution, check every single tool. My internet connection is 20 megabits a second, so I don't need crazy specs. Yeah, when it sucks, that's true. 20 megabits a second for, is that download or upload? Because that's upload, that's fine, but if it's download, that's garbage. That's horrible. Because to get the megabytes per second, you divide that by 8. Because a bit, like 8 bits makes a byte, so your megabits will always be higher. Both. Oh, okay, well done. That is a good upload. That's like almost double mine, but your download just, it's horrible. You wouldn't be able to download almost anything. Or not, you'd be able to download anything, obviously, just nothing quickly. I think it's a good bit lower than mine. But yeah, no, the plans in our area, no matter what plan we get, we have to like, double the amount we spend on Wi-Fi, whatever, to be able to get anything when it comes to that. 2.2 MB per second. I'm assuming that's meant to be megabyte per second. Yeah, they're different, like different capitalization. For megabit, it's a lowercase. For megabyte, it's uppercase. Yeah, in megabyte 2.2. That is I think mine's 1.5 because I have about a 12 megabit per second upload on average, so about 1.5 megabytes a second, depending on variability. And the provider we have and just our area very much limits what we can get. You have to get a plan that gives you like I think it gives you a gigabit download speed, a gigabit download per second, gigabit per second download, but it gives you like I think it only doubles. It goes up to like 20 megabit per second upload. It's just not worth it. Like sure, that download speed is amazing, but it just doesn't have an upload speed comparable to it, so it's not really worth it. 25 USD per month. And it's fiber. Oh, that's because of where you live then. Yeah, we don't have fiber connection here because fiber is only done in places with good population because it's actually worth it for the company to spend that money. They'll get it's an investment. They get more money out of it. So they only do it in high traffic zones. So where I live, fiber optic, whatever the fuck, never happened. Like just straight up never. Need to build another hoe. Camera is in the way of chat, so I have to read it off of my stream. All right, big X, breaking 3, not worth it. Sharpness, not worth it. Breaking, not worth it. Unbreaking, not worth it. What else can you enchant in this game? Three. No, it isn't. It's 2. 10 more sticks. Right, it's 2. Yeah. This may not be the best use of my resources to try to enchant a fishing rod on this. Yeah, it's bad anyways. What about a bow? What would that get me? Because I can get about 1 billion bows in a few minutes. Like, you've seen the skeleton farm. I was just there. You know, internet just, some places just are more less than others. Power 4, that's actually pretty decent. That goes up to like 5, if I remember right. Unless that's one of the enchantments that just says, hey, fuck you, and just doesn't go anywhere. Yeah, I'm not enchanting a helmet until I have better stuff. Didn't I get efficiency on everything that needed efficiency? Yeah, I did. There's 4. The only thing that doesn't have efficiency 4 out of my items is the shovel. That's like the one that needs it the least because it's a shovel. Everything you break with a shovel breaks instantly. Well, when you have any kind of good efficiency. Like efficiency 2 would break dirt on almost immediately. Oh wait, did I have anything else that was bad here? It's okay. Oh, yeah, it's right here. I don't know if I'll go back to the skeleton farm or not. I might let the kelp farm do its magic for a bit longer. How much does internet cost in the US? It depends, but like because of our plans, it can sometimes cost like about what yours does on low ends, but it can cost up into the hundreds based on speeds because obviously everyone has that kind of like variability in their cost. I think the one that we have right now is 50. I'd have to ask my dad. He does all that stuff. Oh yeah, I was about to do this. So I have one. This. That's it though. Actually, oh, both of these. Do I? Is it time for that yet? It is actually time for that. Yeah, it is time for that. No, it isn't. I'll give it a bit longer. How's your fuel doing? It's doing fine. Yeah, so never mind. I'll let this sit longer. It again, it depends where you are. I could probably go onto the website and figure out the prices because I can just go through the process of buying a plan. Yeah, I'm gonna go into my house and then I'm gonna start googling plans, internet plans. All right, call this F11 over to my browser. Put it over top of Minecraft. Uh, uh, let's see. Okay, it can be 25 a month. Okay, so what they're currently what's like on their main page, if you look up the Xfinity network, it says 200 megabit per second internet at $35 a month. So you get like what was it, 20 megabit a second for 25 a month? Yeah, $10 per month extra, you get 200. That's what internet's like in America. Very bright screen, as you may be able to tell by the change in lighting as I scroll through. Build your plan. You can actually create a plan. I wonder what their plans look like. It wants me to put in my street address and apartment. What if I don't live in an apartment? All right. Right there. Build my plan. It is checking. It does not like checking, apparently. Oh. Well, it looks like I can't check because my address kind of already has a plan hooked up to it, so I can't really do this. No. Nah, just not going to touch it. I don't want Xfinity to get the wrong idea about where I live. Don't want them to think that my house is being sold and they can come take it from me. But yeah, 35 a month for 200 megabit. That's apparently not super out of this world. I already had 9 health. I need more barrels. I'm running very low on those right now. You don't even need one, but I'm gonna add you. It's my favorite strategy. No, I want the barrel back at least. Put that one there, and then beautiful. And now I have an extra barrel. And soul sent. Something wrong with my brain. What's wrong? I don't know. There's something wrong with it. I don't think I've used these ones once. I don't think I placed ones there. Oh, I did. I don't have anything planned for this. Yeah, in order to customize a plan, you have to put in your address for Xfinity as well. So I get it. The only difference is Xfinity gives you their baseline plans immediately, and there's a good reason for that though. They're not asking for your address for no reason. Their plans, like the amount that they're going to charge, varies greatly off a location. So you could live like 2 blocks away, and your prices could be different. It really depends on how well the infrastructure for internet is in your area. Like if it expands widely, it's easier. But no. That's why internet is generally cheap in more city-like areas than it is in like what's it called? Than in like towns and random stuff in the middle of nowhere. Coffee. Also, there's a difference between business plans and personal plans. Not that there needs to be. I don't know why there's a difference, but like apparently they offer them separately. I don't know why, because it's the exact same thing. The only thing you can really change is bandwidth, but like you can't change bandwidth. Bandwidth is literally just yeah. So we have this much space your data can travel through, but they can't. United prices for every place. Oh, untied prices for every place. Oh, yeah. If you said united, then that would be cool, but no, untied. Yeah, the internet is weird. I don't like dealing with prices and stuff. I don't like dealing with money. I just realized it took me 4 things to get everything sorted because I just made everything so general. Like I don't know what I'm gonna do with these 2 things. I've never used either of these. Maybe potions, separate potions and books from other valuables. That's what I used to do. I think I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, yeah. So it would be the same amount. I could do exactly what I did before, which would mean potions, enchantments. Right? No, I actually had 7 because I had a middle area right there. So that would mean I had, I think it was wood and stone went right here on the, so wood and stone went here on the entrance, and then you had useless garbage like dirt and everything there. And then you went down, you had mob stuff. Right next to it was, what was next to it? No, I think it was, oh, what was it? Yeah, hostile mob stuff was separated from passive mob stuff. And then you had, oh no, passive mob stuff was also put in with the farm stuff. So that was exactly how I currently have it set up. And then there was right next to that, which was potions and then enchanted books. And then ores and valuables would go in the center of the bottom part. If I still had the realm or world or whatever, I could show you, but I can't. Actually, no, I don't have that world. I was about to say, oh yeah, I do. No, I don't. That's a world on my Xbox, and I'd have to switch accounts for it and everything. But currently in the last world I had, it was set up between also 6, but I think it was a different set of 6. Was it 6? No, it was actually 8 sections. I had over here 2 in front, and then it was the same thing down below. So you had 2 this way, you had 2 and 2 above each other, all separated differently. I don't know how I handled that. Huh. Oh, and then I had the dump boxes. Everybody has a dump box somewhere. Like this one and that one, and then the ender chests and the shulker boxes, but those aren't important. I have lapis sitting around. I do. Oh. 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 Well, I figured out where I need to be putting barrels. This way. Europe has the cheapest internet. The cheapest, but not exactly the best. There's a reason it's cheap. Everybody that I've ever known, like YouTubers and stuff in Europe, they always complain like, God, I see why so few YouTubers or so few streamers are from Europe. Internet speed sucks. I've heard that comment from a lot of them, like all across EU, whatever garbage. Their internet's apparently not that great most of the time. Could have changed. It's been some years since that, but yeah. Something walked to my left. Hold on. All my animals were to my right while I was facing that direction. What's out here? Oh, it's night. You mother. I hate that guy. I want to beat him to death. Does he drink milk in the morning? He does. Why? What gave you this? What made you take this path? What made you think this was a good idea? Are you dumb? You lost Ronaldo. To Ronaldo. I don't follow sports. Who's shooting at me? Where's the skeleton? You heard the arrow, right? Can you not, bro? Same amount of hits as an iron sword. That is worthless. I should be able to one-shot it with a sharp 4 diamond sword. This way. That's where the arrow hit, which means it's this way. What? Where's the skeleton? Oh, it's in the crops. That's why I couldn't see it. It was completely hidden. Hold on, I don't have my Ow, my ass. Not my sword out. I know the name Ronaldo has something to do with something. I just don't know what. You will find me not connected to just about anything that you will ever ask me to, like, about current events of. I follow the current events of things I run into. I've never killed one creeper or ever seen one before killed, or seen one been killed. Starstruck. They're not difficult to kill. It's just easier to let them blow up. It's easier to hold up a shield and let them just kill themselves in front of you. You know, let them do the work. You just gotta fix up the ground afterwards. Yeah, creepers have never been difficult. They've always been one of my more preferred mobs to fight, unless I'm in a massive. Actually, no, they're even more preferred in massive groups because what you can do if you're being swarmed, like you have enemies everywhere around you, you just find the creeper in the group, walk up to it, put your shield up, and let it kill everything around it. If you're ever swarmed and there's a creeper, it's basically a weapon. It one-shots almost all of them on hard mode. I think it does on easy mode too because they have decreased health, so it's honestly the best choice. Jesus and Hitler combined. I'm fairly certain religious figures cannot be less famous than most people. Then again, it is Ronaldo. I've heard the name quite a lot, but I still have no idea who he is. Just because you hear a name doesn't mean you know what it is or who it's connected to. I'm very disconnected from sports. You won't even see me connected to you won't even see me keeping up with esports things. Like I'm that I don't keep up with things. Also being being more famous than Hitler. I can't I can't say that that's true. Yeah, if your culture revolves so much around soccer that you know more about soccer players than you do historical figures and major religious figures, I just that culture's a little wacky in my opinion. Then again, America has its stuff like that with football, college, and professional, and basketball, and all that. I'll never be a huge fan of sports. Then again, I can't exactly say I don't understand watching somebody do something because they're better at it than you. I watch people play video games. I don't understand the appeal in sports as like its own genre thing. Not my thing. I don't know what I'm doing. I got stuff to put away. I also have stuff to turn into dust. Oh. I've followed him since I was 6, watching him play 2 to 3 games a week. Insane. He's been my idol. I don't have an item. It's probably why I have so little, depth in life. All the things that usually drive people, I just kind of like don't have, you know? Not like in a depressed way, just like I don't do things like that. I'm gonna put these boots together. That could be my own idol. That's honestly the closest thing I have to an idol. So like, yeah, my own mental perception of myself and how people perceive me. That's my idol. No, not yet. I could just sense that something wasn't properly organized. I'll become an idol for other people. I'll be the perfect example of what you shouldn't be. I'm not the perfect example, but a pretty decent one. Then again, for me to be an example of what you shouldn't be, you have to like get to know me. That's difficult. It would be hosting the World Cup in 2026. You'll have a lot of tourists. I ain't hosting shit. Actually, no, that would make me a fuck ton of money. Maybe I'd consider it. But also, I don't think they would pull in some random dumbass who has no idea what the fuck is going on to do that. Like, I feel like that would be a poor decision on their part. They could pull in some schmuck off the streets and they'd know more about what was happening to me. You plural. You, ha, can you explain how that's plural? You as. I don't know what the fuck that means. Oh, my game. No, my game. I forgot to unfull screen. God. Oh, oh, you all. Y'all. That's just the Arabic version of y'all. No, don't pin. I misclicked. Why is the pin button? The pin button is just so easy to click. I tried to click on the message to get rid of a selected, like a highlighted text, and the pin button got clicked. And there's no like confirmation for pinning something. I love being able to see through the earth for a bit. It's you versus the French. Germany moment. Yeah, Germany moment, totally. I understand. I understand everything going on. It's most it's yeah. Yaldiv. My favorite acronym, Yaldiv. I think I need a bow chest, like just a place specifically for bows, because that's like a little crazy. Just a little bit crazy. My voice is really high for some reason. I think I need to stop talking for a bit, let my voice cool down, because it's broken right now. My voice is snapping in half as I speak. That's something I say weirdly often. My voice is snapping. Rather than saying my voice is cracking, I just say it's snapping. I don't know why I started that habit, but I don't know where I learned a lot of the things I say. It's still the most recent thing that I can see. My eyes hurt. My eyes are very tired about football cultures. People died here because of it. Yeah, yeah, and apparently a lot of wives got beat because of it. Actually, no, sorry, that might not be your area, but I remember there were memes going around about like it was like I don't know how true it was, but it was it was about fucking British people watching the fucking game and just beating their wives. Yeah, I know the wives were being murdered. That would be a little too far, but being beat, domestic abuse because of sports teams doing shit, that's a little more common. Drunk crashers give us drunk drivers a bad name. I don't know why I thought of that. Or 2017, it was like riots after every derby here. Yeah, yeah, that too. I think I heard about a few of those back when I was on apps that gave me news. God, pixels look so crisp right there. I don't know why. It just looks so garbage. Fuck it. I need XP. It is the middle of the night. I just look up and I see the void outside of my house. I'm gonna sleep instead of going out into the void. I just remembered I used to have an orange bed. I don't know why I remembered that, but I remembered it. It would be M. Yes, it would be M. Or the atmosphere there will give you goosebumps. I can't reach the crafting table from here anymore. I know what to do. Let me just. Please don't. My kelp machine's about to go up. Okay, I am the luckiest person of fucking live right now. Had the kelp machine gone? Do you know how much kelp would have gone fucking everywhere? So late but high. Yes, hello. Being late really doesn't matter. There's a reason I stream for 3 hours. Yeah, welcome. Wait, I don't want that. You. EP. Yes, understandable. Llama. Given time zone differences, yeah, that makes sense. Wait, I missed some because it got stuck on places. Hold on, did I get all of it? I did not. There we go. Motherfucker. Yeah, you didn't miss much. I started streaming an hour late anyways because of internet issues. So you're only here. You're not even here an hour late. So like, you're fine. I was having a bunch of issues. Discussed them already. No, I'm not searching sex in the Minecraft crafting table. Only 40 minutes late, yeah. Better than Stolapen used to be. No hate, just mentioning. Just gonna finish up the fuel things. I need to run the kelp machine for a while. It's kind of running low. One moment. I see a message out of the corner of my eye, but I can't read it. Okay, there you go. Why so much kelp? Because it's an XP machine. You know how when you cook things, you get XP when you take stuff out? Yeah, this is just a very extreme like case of that. I can get like 5 levels off of one thing after like barely a couple hours. There's 16 of those. I can get like 5 levels of XP worth out of each of them. Industrial Revolution, very true. And all of those are smokers. So I'm polluting the atmosphere with like a ton of smoke. Wow. Actually, can't you like? I don't know how that works. I don't know what that green bar does. I just know that it exists. Wow. Just need to start enslaving kids. Well, I mean, but the thing is, the kids kind of already grew up. That's kind of what these are. These were all but like 2 of these were children at one point. Maybe 6 of them. They were more useful as adults, but they had to be started. Oh yeah, these are the children I enslaved. Sorry, I enslaved these children. And the second they get too old, they die and become meat. I'm totally humane in all of my practices. God, my stream looks so gross on my end because I have a new what's it called? I have a new widget on my stream thing, so like it's taking up so much space. I'm gonna close the docs. All right, that looks better on my end now. And my game's gone. Professional quality. What is that? Oh, it's keyboard. Oh, I don't have any of my items. String. Not the easiest way to do this. That's my favorite way to pick a lot of things up from a chest. In what's it called? In Java, you could just hold Shift and click across the entire thing, and you'll pick up every item out of it. Like every item you scroll over, or hover your mouse over while hold clicking. But this version just don't let you. It just don't give you that privilege. I don't know why. It's annoying. It just says no. I have a loom that I haven't used. Chicken. No, that's Bedrock. That's the one I play on. Java is the one you get exclusively on PC. Everything else gets Bedrock, but PC gets Java. I mean, I'm on PC, but I'm still playing Bedrock because that's what my mom plays on. My mom has to play with the controller, and setting up the controller mod on Java is just not worth the effort. What's a good way to remember them? Java is the one YouTubers play. That's literally all I can tell you. That's literally all that matters. That's the one YouTubers play. Your messages are behind my camera, so if I wanted to read your messages, yeah, Java's the one you don't have. Bedrock is a block you can obtain. Java is not. I mean, so you can't technically obtain Bedrock. Still, you have Bedrock in the version you play. You can't play the other version, so you can't get Bedrock. There you go. There's something you can remember it by. That's good. Okay. I was just spouting bullshit until something stuck. How did I have meat in there? Half this stuff doesn't belong in here. I say half, but it's a lot less than half. You get my point. I was about to be rude for no reason. I was about to just say fuck you. I was about to turn over and say fuck you, but I was really saying it to myself. I project my fuck yous onto other people. That's a lot of potatoes. Why am I over here? Can I please remember what I'm doing? Thank you. I need more. Oh. Oh. One more barrel. Oh. That'll probably end up full pretty soon. Watching your streams is like my bedtime story. I've read people bedtime stories before, like, over Discord, so that's not surprising. I've heard that like my voice is generally good, soothing, whatever word. It really depends. Usually it's not, but it depends what I'm doing. Because if I'm talking on monotone to myself, it's like I'm reading a story and your brain can just like buzz off. It can completely destroy it. I can't read a bedtime story. Where the fuck did you come from? Sorry. I didn't expect to look up and see a motherfucker just walking at me my ass. Would you mind clipping that for me? Would you be a dear and clip that for me? Can you fucking function? No, I can clip it myself. I have my stream manager. Clip that. Played up back rooms giving a Rolex saying, "Oh shit, myself." I understand. The back rooms are horrifying. If you understood the deep concept behind them before they got turned into it, like essentially a children's entertainment thing, that's fair. That's fair. You don't use Twitch that much. I barely know how to clip, and I fucking stream 3 hours a day. I just press the clip that button. Actually, do I have? I don't. I think I don't know. It's not a feature on this. I was gonna try to activate the replay buffer thing, which saves a replay of X amount of time on the stream, but I don't think that's something I can enable in OBS. I'll check real quick. Settings. I only follow you and like 2 people on Twitch. Yeah, that's fair. I don't watch anybody on Twitch unless like it's a friend or Nixie Nova. Is there a video? Nope. Output. Nope. Advanced. Should probably set it to high. Render. Yeah, I should probably change my render because apparently that's a lot of my issue. Twitch is too much for me. Plus, I always fall asleep. Yeah. Well, that's kind of the point in Twitch. Just fall asleep to it. You know, if you want to really help me, no, I was about to tell you to go watch my YouTube. I don't give a shit. Oh, recording does exist. Replay buffer, file name prefix, replay suffix doesn't matter. So replay buffer is a thing. How do I do it? It's a hotkey, you said, isn't it? Hold on, there's my hotkeys. Start replay buffer and stop replay buffer. So you can. Okay, I'd have to set up hotkeys for it, but I'm not gonna do that. I also apparently have a start recording and stop recording thing, but I, don't want those. I don't know what any of the words you're saying me. That's fair. Okay, well, what I was gonna say earlier was if you want to fall asleep to content, literally all of my streams are on YouTube. Every single stream that I've done is on YouTube, and I would love the watch time. No, I got my peak video recently, so I'm set. That reminds me to go check the analytics on that because they started to stagnate. My views. I've talked about this every stream for the past few days, I'm pretty sure. But it got 500 views and 132 hours of watch time, but it stopped. Bedtime stories. It's okay. I can also watch while I crochet. Yeah, bedtime stories. No, sure. I'll just. Actually, this works. I'll just go. I really wish it wasn't night. My bed is upstairs. What am I doing? Yeah, I could read bedtime story. I've read I think I've read Beauty and the Beast. Seven Dwarves story, Sleeping Beauty, whatever. No, not Sleeping Beauty. Seven Dwarves. Yeah, so I read Snow White, Sleeping Beauty. Fuck! Why? Okay, Snow White, Cinderella, Beauty and the Beast, The Ugly Duckling part of it. What else have I read? First one or something else. I don't know. Yeah, this was all a long time ago. I'm not gonna evict him. Does he have tusks? He does. Proper fucked up horror as a bedtime story. Send me a link to something like that over Discord. Specifically over Discord. Won't work over Twitch. And yeah, I'll read anything that you want me to. As long as it's not like gonna be so insane that Twitch says, "Nah, sorry, man, you've crossed too many boundaries," and I immediately get banned. I may as well, Did I miss a message earlier? It's okay. It won't be hardcore smut. Okay, thank you. You're not like Skelly, who would probably do that. Nah, he probably wouldn't. Harvey would do that. Harvey would do that, definitely. Any of the Irish people, honestly. They all would, yeah. Having a lot of muscle spasms. I think I've overdone it on the caffeine. He says I'll take another sip. It has been less than 20 minutes since you joined. I could have fucking sworn an hour passed. I could have sworn to you an entire hour was gone. Took down my favorite website to read books on for free, and I'm angry. Well, yeah, they used to do that with my favorite anime pirating website. Not that I endorse pirating, but everybody goes to that stage where they have no fucking money. We've all been a poor child before. Pretty sure the main thing I've never pirated is a game. I don't think I've ever pirated a game. I endorse pirating. I'm poor. astral spit type shit. I am a poor child. Yes. You were the epitome of, oh, you poor child. I pirated everything. I never purchased a game in my life. I don't think I've ever purchased one with my own money, but I've definitely purchased some with money that was bestowed to me. I just realized that there's strings somewhere in the system now. Where? I could not tell you, but it's somewhere. There it is. I knew there were spider parts somewhere. Why? Why do you exist? And you need to die. Okay. I need blast protection just for creepers. I actually don't have... Yeah, I have no... I need some fire protection, sadly. Protected against almost everything. Just mostly fine. That's what I was doing, because these are empty, so like... One moment. Creepers are the bane of my existence. They're just annoyances, honestly. I've never had an issue with many of the mobs in this game. The only mobs I have an issue with are mobs like the skeleton while I don't have armor. Even if I got rich, it would still be awkward for me to buy them. I understand. I never spend my money on things, so I get it. Then again, I'm, like, I don't have a reason to, and I have no source of income, so spending money is kind of like, I don't know how I would get money to spend most of the time. I do have money I could spend. I have like literally I have an actual stack of gift cards next to me. I'm pretty sure they are all empty, but they're there. Actually, no, I did spend a bunch of money on games recently. I bought all those games on Steam that I plan on playing on stream because Riley suggested. I've got to talk to Riley more. I haven't talked to Riley in a while. Spent over 130 euros on one Call of Duty game. Not surprising, knowing you. Worth every penny. Yeah. I don't think I've ever spent that much in game. Like I've ever spent much on well, what's the word? On microtransactions in games. Black Ops 2. I think I know which game it was, but I can't remember off the top of my head. Modern Warfare 2. That's what I thought. Never actually owned Black Ops 2, sadly. I did, but I lost my disc for it, and I'm still upset about it. I took it to my sister's house once. Well, I took it to my sister's house this one time. Never found it past that point. It was just gone, never to be seen again. It is still lost to this day, and I'm very angry about it because I loved that game. I didn't love them. I never played a multiplayer. I just was really upset by it, as the disc would want me to use it. Yeah. I have a, hold on, let me go back to my house to show this off. There's a good thing. Yeah, so I'll take this one and just one down here as well. Just gotta empty it out first. Go to controllers. No, I don't even think I can get this out of this. So yeah, that ain't gonna be coming out without moving my bed, I don't think. Nope, never mind. Okay, so I got quite a few disc games, just a couple. These are all Xbox One games that they're like, I think 2 or 3 360 games. That being like Dark Souls 2, Diablo 3, and the Orange Box. This used to be my life because I didn't have Game Pass and download except digitally. If I could mail them, I would. But I don't have the money to mail things. Also, the funny thing is that almost every Xbox One game in the pod box right here, almost every one of those Xbox One games is on Game Pass, or at least accessible via Game Pass Ultimate, which gives you EA and Ubisoft or EA and Gold games. So almost none of those are worth anything to me. I can play all of them without the discs. I refuse to buy Game Pass. My dad does the subscription for me because he knows how much I use it. He was like, it's less expensive to just buy this than it is to buy every game that you want. Plus, he already had a gold subscription going for me. It is great, yeah, because it's literally just Xbox Live Gold with more benefits. Could I? No, I couldn't. I was trying to think of a way to stop this from falling. If I bought enough observers, you know what would be possible? With enough observers, it'd be possible to put a bunch of levers down, a bunch of, or if I had the quartz and wanted to do it. Uh, no. Well, there's a, how do I, what's there's a promotion. The first time you buy it, yeah, it's $1. An observer, this thing, it's a part of Redstone. It's, you see how, if I turn this off, I can explain it better. So what it does is it has a face on it. If this block goes up and up, if this piston comes out or this thing grows, it'll send an update to this, and that update will activate a redstone signal out of the back of it. Yeah, and then because if it sees the kelp grow or that piston push, it'll send a signal this way. Yeah, like that. It saw the kelp right there grow, and so it sent out a signal. It's a redstone block. But yeah, no, there's a promotion with Game Pass constantly. It isn't like math at all. It's more like electrical engineering. The only thing in Redstone that has to do with math is the very advanced like clock things and what's it called? Still, that's true. The only thing that has to do with numbers is the you probably don't know this is either, but the comparator. The comparator is one of the hardest parts of Redstone to most people because it makes sense the way it works. It's just not something that normal people can wrap their head around. Honestly, I didn't design any of what's happening here. So the way this works, it abuses game mechanics. Okay, it just broke twice. This works better in single player worlds than it does in realms. The way it works is these sand blocks are constantly being pulled out of that little block right there by the pistons, so they start falling. Keep making accounts every month. That is an option. I like when people make like the giant computer. Yeah, it's cool. So every time the kelp falls, it updates this sand to make it think it's gonna fall. Every time this sand falls, I think it said kelp. Every time this sand falls, because it goes here, it makes this sand think it's getting an update, and then it forces the kelp up here to grow every single tick. Well, not every tick, but every tick that it can. The kelp grows instantly. I think my music just stopped itself because it's about ask if I'm still there. Exactly what happened. I can call it at this point. That's how often it happens. The kelp sounds sad. How does the kelp sound sad? The kelp gets to constantly grow over and over. Well, it is constantly having its head chopped off, essentially, though. So I guess you could say it's sad. Those things don't like being seen from far away. You can see them glitching out if you pay close attention. Constantly being forced to grow. Yeah. Time to be dead for half dead for 7 hours. Yep. Yeah. Human experience. Being dead for a third of your life. Constantly being forced to grow. Yeah. It broke again. I need like a viewing platform, like up right up here. That's not that far along. Catch you on the next stream. Yep. Good night, Bebop. I need like this. Actually, it'd be easy. I hate when there's no block sounds. It just the world feels so empty when none of these blocks make a sound. It's like it's an eerie silence compared to what it normally is. I'm done. So you should just make a child do all this work for you, child labor. If I had a child who was competent enough to do this, which my little sister probably isn't, then yeah, I would. Actually, what I'll do is I'll make it so mobs can't just jump up. And I'll just do that. Actually, I'll just... That'll do. I can see when the kelp breaks and then immediately go to fix it. Yeah, child labor is cool and all, but like, I'm just not going to partake in it for this specific activity or game. I'm always the child. You should join this world and become my child slave. Even though, are you older than me? I don't remember. I can't remember. That'd make you an adult, so probably not. Okay, picking flowers. Yes. That's totally insane manual labor that requires so much work. I do a lot of the stuff. A lot of it for my mom, because I played this game with my mom, but she's not here tonight. Yeah, my mom deals with that problem. The flowers. Okay, my mom doesn't deal with only having flowers, but my mom deals with the having nothing in the middle of the night problem. That's why we sleep. That is the only reason I tend to sleep in this game. Because also because at night it's just annoying to deal with mobs. But like, usually I'll just not sleep for like days on end. I'm glad this hasn't broken in a while. It's very beneficial to me that it has not just decided to cease working. I play Minecraft to pick flowers and have a farm. My farm's up there. You can see the potatoes. There's also the farm that the villagers made for me before I stole this broken downtown. I play this game for industrialization and to become God. I don't build. I don't make pretty things. I like half speedrun my way to getting full netherite armor with full prot and everything. The difference in quantity. I wonder. You did not. Okay. Get pretty full. Becoming God is what I do in my zoo simulator. I become animals gods. Yeah, that's fair. When I play games, so one of the big things about me playing video games is that I like to. There's only two things that I can handle: insanely difficult challenge, or I am your god. I don't want to be on level ground with an NPC. I want to either fucking destroy it, or I want it to destroy me and require me to go at it 50 billion fucking times to get that one win off, and then call myself the best at the game. When it comes to multiplayer games, yeah, you remind me of one of my friends. He looked up gun parts on Amazon in school several times. I don't think that's like allowed, but he did it. Then again, I am the ordnance officer, so like I kind of do stuff. I like to shoot and be shot at. Yes, I tried playing COD again recently. I got into the 2019 one for a bit. I couldn't get into it. I would need to play keyboard and mouse nowadays. Yeah, actually, there is one FPS. There's an FPS that we could play, like an FPS that we could play against each other. Well, no, we couldn't. Sorry, fuck. You don't have a computer. Get a computer. I would tell you to get FPS chess, first person shooter chess, and then I'd fucking destroy you in it. I played it yesterday with someone, and because of the like nature of the game, I didn't even have to be good at chess to beat destroying him. I can on this or on that. Apex is crossplay, right? Am I safe right here? Probably. Yeah, it is. Everything that has it can crossplay. So yeah, I could get it on anything. Motherfucker. You're what? I'll just press that button on my mouse. A mouse button that'll close that instantly. Ooh, you wait. Honestly, I could probably start the download now because the download speed wouldn't affect the upload of my stream. So I don't know how you download it. That's an EA game, right? I probably should download it through their launcher then. I already have Titanfall. No, I'd have to go through and clear a ton of space off my computer for that. I have like 70 gigabytes left of space on this computer. Yeah, it's like 100 gigabytes or something like that. So I might not be able to right now, right this moment. Let me open up my settings and go to my storage. Storage. Oh yeah, I have about 933 gigabytes of storage on my laptop. I'm using 861 of it. I have 72 gigabytes free. A lot of it's games, by the way, like Halo Infinite and Titanfall 2, both of which I can easily delete. Clipchamp needs to be fucking cleared. Holy shit. Clipchamp has 40 gigabytes of my clips put into it. Yeah, I'm gonna delete Halo Infinite. I've thought about playing it, but I just haven't done it. Yeah, and then uninstall Titanfall 2. I think that one's gonna open up EA. Yeah, EA, go ahead, delete. Yeah, remove it. And then I can just open up Clipchamp right here. Hold on, is the noise unbearable? You can barely hear the sound. Oh, there's Clipchamp. My Xbox has very little space. It just has 2 storage devices plugged in. I have a storage device in this. It's just only used for my like recordings. Yeah, I can delete this at this point. It's been long enough. It's not night yet. It's not even close. Close that. Back. I'm gonna let it recalculate. Okay, I need Clipchamp again because apparently I didn't properly fix the storage issue. Yeah, I'm dealing with stuff for later. It's fine. I mean, I'm talking, so I'm doing everything I need to as a creator. I don't create anything. I just post shit. That's not the same as creating. It's not even close. No, not help. Fuck off. I don't. Why did it open in Edge? Who uses Edge? Settings. But it's okay. I like listening. Yeah. No, that's my entire stream. My stream is just listen. It'll eventually figure itself out. Yeah, not much else that I have on my computer takes up that much space. There's a lot of Steam stuff taking up space though, so I could go and delete Steam games. Hate not hearing the breaking sound effect. It almost makes me think I'm not breaking. Ooh. I hate that you can click on signs. All right. To sleep. Yeah, my entire brand is talk. And somehow that managed to get me 500 views. Actually, it's gotten me over 700 views at this point, I think. Yeah, I'm close to 800 views in total, just 500 on that one video. I'm going to brag about that for the rest of my life. You need to get a better house. It's ugly. Yeah. I dare you. I don't give a shit. If my mom wants to improve my house eventually, she'll do it, but I'm not doing anything about it. My area shall continue to look ugly forever. The whole point in this house is like, if you were to join the world and just look at my house, you'd be like, damn, that guy has a minuscule house. Why does he have like a million farms outside of it? Then you walk into my house and you see this trap door, and then you realize my basement makes up over 5 of my house, over like 8 of my houses actually. My house is 4x4 with a 3x3 interior. This is a 9x9 interior. Each of these rooms is 3 times the size of my house, roughly, because I don't really use much of the height. It's about 3 times the size of my house. And because there's 4 of them, my basement is 12 times the size of my upper floors. My house might be small. but at least they're pretty. My houses might be small, but at least they're pretty. Yes. I have to like tilt my head up to be able to read your damn messages over on my camera, revealing my long ass neck. Motherfucker. Nothing. Yeah, giraffe. Very true. It tends to not be the most noticeable thing because of my posture. I have to go now. I'm falling asleep. That's understandable. Good night. Sleep well. Sweet dreams. All the other shit. Don't let the bed bugs kill you. Good night. Yeah. Thank you for saying the thing. It'll happen eventually. So yeah, thank you. Motherfucker. Turn it back on. I'm getting really good at that. And back to talking to myself while water sound effects play in the background every second. How close are these to being full? Nowhere near. God damn, bro. How quickly do you cook? Takes like 4 seconds, right? Takes about 6 seconds to my horrible count. Actually, wait, I can just like F11 do this and go over here and look at this. Takes about 5 seconds, 4.5 seconds, roughly. Just realized I full screened the game, but because I clicked over to that and not to OBS, it didn't cause issues. That's good to know. As long as I don't click onto OBS, I have no issues with the full screen thing. I don't think what I want to do right now. But actually, I really got to let this sit for a while. I might just let it sit until it breaks fully and just see how long that takes. Like, I'm going to shut it off. Okay, there we go. And now I'm going to set a timer. Put a Discord notification. Not one that I care about. And then I'm going to grab my clock app. That is Instagram, not a clock app. Clock. Grab a stopwatch. And then I'm going to flick the lever and hit start at the same time and see how long it takes for the entire thing to break down. Actually, I did that. I mistimed it. You're all still up, right? Yeah. Stop. Reset. Okay. Perfect. Motherfucker. That broke instantaneously. No, reset that shit. No, I ain't. No, that's an outlier. That's a definite outlier in the data. Fuck that. We ain't letting the outliers stay. I never replaced it. I'm gonna try to lap it when it breaks. Like when the first one breaks, if it doesn't take insanely long and I get completely distracted or something. What was that sound? I could have sworn I heard spider sounds. Who knows? Yeah, no, I'm gonna just try to figure out how long it takes for this thing to just completely break down. So I'm gonna be just staring at this thing for much longer, which I'm gonna be doing quite a lot of over time. You know, look at it from either of my shoulders. Yeah, after stream, I'm probably gonna figure out how to get this at 4K so that I can have better resolution on that. It's gonna increase my GPU usage a little bit, but it's gonna be worth it overall, I believe. I think I have it set to 2K because 2K is when it gets 60 FPS. On 4K, it gets 30 FPS. So if I lowered it to like 1080 just to like limit my GPU usage as much as I can, then it would probably start to look awful compared to how it normally does. Same frame rate as 2K, barely more GPU usage, but it just looks much worse. I can't keep myself occupied. I should ask my mom for another coffee. I do have a soda to drink though. Why is that bug? It's going up my nose. Fuck off, you piece of shit bug. God. I'm gonna text my mom the word coffee. There we go. Yeah, texting my mom. Coffee? Question mark. It's been 2 minutes and it hasn't broken yet. At least it's filling up pretty decently now. I just gotta sit here and vibe and talk. What can I talk about? What's going on in my life nowadays? What matters in my life at the moment? Oh, it broke. So it took somewhere around 2.5 minutes to break for the first time. I want to see it get completely fucking destroyed. Could I? I'm not gonna lie that I could like double the amount of kelp this outputs per like layer. I could just remake the system right there. Add a repeater to the redstone there and a repeater there that does the exact same thing and goes back and it hits a new. That is an option. I could probably double the output with a little bit of challenge, but I could do it. Could I? I don't think it could. I think I'd create an infinite water source of some kind. It depends, because it depends how the water flows. If the water flows in the wrong way, it wouldn't work. But if it flows in the way I want it to, it would work fine. I'm chewing on this. I've been chewing on this Logitech thing, the Logitech twist tie thing, for like 2 weeks now. Like it's a piece of hay, an old farmer. Yeah, beautiful. Love it. Ah, belt broke. I don't know when it happened, but it broke at some point. It's 2 kelp missing. What this test is for, by the way, is I could turn this machine on, walk to the other parts of my farm, and mess around, and just have a timer set for whatever amount of time to come back and fix it before it's like completely trashed and doesn't work. This is an optimization thing, so I can actually use my time wisely instead of sitting here and staring at kelp for my entire life. I could do these more scientific tests off stream, but like it's not even scientific. It's just a test. I could do these tests off stream, but I just don't feel like it. I won't actually end up doing it. I know me. I know me well enough to know me. Logitech twist ties are the best twist ties. Better than any other brand. By far. I'm opening the wrong part of my mouth to speak. I'm opening the part that actually has the hay in it, so closing that part and talking with the other side of my mouth, I think. No, I'm not. I'm just used to being in the mirror. I know what I'm doing. Part of my another one broke. Part of my accent sometimes. Yeah, like what I just did right there. I'll talk with just the left side of my mouth and I'll talk with a completely different accent. Not while I'm used to talking though, so don't expect it to be too pleasant sounding, but an accent nonetheless. I gotta go sleep. What the fuck was that? Frame rate dying, bro. Yeah, depending on how I speak different parts of my mouth, I can mimic certain accents. I don't think it's any different with my right side of my mouth. I don't really talk with the right side of my mouth that much. I just sound like I don't know how to talk, honestly. There's so much time to do it. No, my twist tie! No! It's gone! Okay, that touched the floor. It's my floor. I'm already consuming these germs on the daily. That's the wrong side. I brush my teeth. It'll be fine. The way I listen to music, it really does not depend on the music. I listen to almost every song the exact same way. It's like the opposite of how one of those mics that comes out of the headset works. Instead of it, fuck off. Instead of it, and knock it into my. Instead of it coming from the headset down to my mouth, it goes from my mouth up to the headset. It's great. I'm a comedic genius, right? You would agree, obviously. Nothing else is broken yet, really. Damn, that's impressive. Let me go look at my analytics. Yeah, I think my video's finally reached its peak. No more views. It's plateaued finally. After all of this time, it's finally plateaued. Very sad. But that's what happens. I'll take 500 views and 132 hours of watch time. I forgot how much it was. I'm just gonna be craving that dopamine until the next one comes. The next pop off comes. Yeah, none of my other videos performed anywhere near as well. I've got like 2 views, 9 views, 3 views. The second highest views on my channel is like, what is it, 40 something, 43? 43, yeah. I think this video actually is starting to do better than 43. I need to watch that every once in a while. I think I have a video down here that's at like 40 something. No, it's 41, so it's still lower. 43 is the highest besides the 500. You should be able to tell the timer whether slower or longer is better. Just watching kelp. You know, people say you shouldn't watch grass grow. I watch kelp grow and then get destroyed and then grow again and then get destroyed and then grow again and infinite. No, those aren't source blocks. That's probably why they interact with the pistons the way they do. To hold them sticking out for longer and causing the water to flow weird. Oh, another one broke. Lap. Only 4 left. How long will it take for the final 4 to break? Let us see. It's only been like 10 minutes. Thought this would have taken longer to be halfway done. Keep one's dropping and shoving my twist tie. My music killed itself. Give me a moment to press pause and play. Oh, never mind. It's just the really long end to that song. Okay, just fuck that song. That's all I have to say about that song. Luke things around finger. Ah, another one broke. Ah. Let's see. So It can take anywhere between a couple seconds to like 5 minutes for one to break. Like it could break actually instantly, or it could break several minutes in. It's inconsistent. You know, I'm not going to talk for a bit. I'm going to let my voice cool down. Or I can just talk quieter. It's always an option. Changes the way I sound. I talk loudly so I can better hear my voice through my headset, and so I, am louder. But I don't have to because I have my mic set up the way I do. I can talk generally quietly, and it'll work all the same. I mean, sure, I'm a bit quieter, but it's not by much. It'd be worse. Instead. That was like Friday, Thursday. I was gonna go check some dates real quick. Classical music. It's great. Scroll up, 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 up. The 4th. Today's Sunday. Nah. Nothing else is broken yet. It's surprising. Still on 3. Now, one thing this does mean is that not all of these hoppers are getting kelp right now. And because the kelp is being spread out between 3 hoppers for one of them and another 3 for 2 of them, it's very, very much not efficient like this. So I mean, just probably check check the kelp machine every like 4 minutes. I think 4 minutes would work fine. Should. Again, you guys are actually able to see this on my finger. That's surprising. I didn't realize how good the quality on that was. The camera. Thought it was worse. Just entertaining myself while I wait for the kelp to finally break all the way. Seems like it takes longer to break the longer it's running. On average, at least, but that could be a selection bias of some kind. This has been going for 14 minutes, so this could just be a really good run. It could normally break much quicker than this, and I wouldn't know because I've only done 1 test so far, and I don't think I have the patience to do several 20-minute tests like that. I should start my Elden Ring streams at some point soon. I'll make that decision. I need a capture card for that, which is decently expensive. Because I would need one that takes it from... I would need one that goes from HDMI output to some kind of input. Or... yeah, I would need that, wouldn't I? Yeah, I'd also probably need a split and several other things. I'd have to experiment with it. Because if I want to see it in 4K, I would rather have it up on this monitor than on the Xbox. I'm not going to stream in 4K, but if I want to see it on 4K, I'd have to do that. What I could do is do the Streamlabs console streaming thing, which literally, it's the same as the way Xbox does Twitch streaming. Focus on my goddamn face camera. It's not that difficult. Okay. But like, it's the same way Xbox does Twitch streaming, generally. So I just stream to Streamlabs, and the Streamlabs handles the rest. Can you? Where are you focusing? There we go. I think I just have to take up more of the space. I think when I like make myself too small, it doesn't think I'm the primary focus. Just looking at myself for a while. That kelp is lasting a while. I might give the test up at I'm gonna give the test up at this point. It's lasted long enough to prove itself. 16 minutes and there's still 3 left. And surprisingly, only 3 of the three of the three of the five actually that broke, like the kelp was gone, lost their sand. So now I know that it's more common for that to happen, but only by a little bit, at least in situations like this one. It broke instantly. You can see my issue. It's so inconsistent. You can't tell if it's going to last the entire way through or if it's just going to say, hey, fuck you, and just break instantly. Because it could break immediately with no warning, or it could last the entire goddamn, like, time you have it active. It's just super inconsistent. I don't know what's causing the inconsistency, but my only assumption is that it has something to do with the realm, because the realm probably updates slower than a world would. Like, I might recreate the machine in a like world and just see if it does break in a privately owned world where the update speed is based on my computer's processing and not the servers that it's running off of. That'd be interesting to find out. Did I just hear a voice? Oh, my coffee. No lids? Oh, she's mine. I finally got my coffee. My coffee never smells that great when I take the lid off. It's also semi-old. It's been here for like almost 2 hours now. Only a scoop of sugar in that. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, before I was talking about Elden Ring streaming. So I could get like capture card, HDMI splitter, all that, blah blah blah, to get the Xbox to output 4K to this, or to this and to my laptop, or I could just do the Streamlabs thing. So I get 4K output on this, but 720 output on Streamlabs. But then I'd have to go back to Streamlabs, which causes a whole other bout of issues. It really doesn't. Streaming to Streamlabs from console, it's going to take no more processing power. The consoles nowadays, like the Series X, is beefy. That thing can handle like anything with very little issue. But the like if I were to do it for my computer, it was taking like 20% of my GPU. Streamlabs by itself, 20%. No idea why. I don't know why it needed that much. It really shouldn't have. I wonder what that one dock would look like right now. Oh, well, there went Minecraft. Looks like my kelp machine might break. Forgot to unfull screen. Seems like it really broke that time. It was not ready for what happened. I hate that you can't see my mouse on this game. I don't understand why you can't. Mother! Oh my god, yeah. All of the sand fell. That's why it's so scary to exit this while it's running. And now it'll work. How far are all these along? Decently. Some of them are still farther along than others, but that's always a thing. Yeah, so again, I could capture card Xbox straight to my PC and just stream that way. And then, you know, second monitor, all that. But what would make the most sense is big ass monitor, game on that, like big ass monitor, like this big. This is the width of my monitor. Hold on. I'm pretty sure if I were to do the comparison. Yeah, it's not that big of a difference based on my shitty human measurement. The size of my monitor, the size of my TV. My TV is like barely bigger. But my TV is 1080 compared to 4K. And they're both 60 FPS. So that part, it really is an issue. But this insane like response time, like absolutely insane response time. I think it's like 2 milliseconds on game mode. Wild. Yeah, so Elden Ring will be a big thing. And then I can play it on controller really easily because, you know, just connect the controller to it. Then batteries would become an issue, wouldn't they? No, because I can put my, what's it called? I can put Xbox right here, right here, right where the camera's sitting, right here. And by the way, so this is where you're sitting relative to my monitor. That's you pointed straight at the monitor. That's where you're sitting relative to all my stuff. You're sitting. My laptop is right there. You're sitting right there, right in the middle of everything. You would be blocking the bottom. It would be blocking that part of my screen, but I could still put it there. And then because I'm playing on this monitor again, I could put you guys right here, so that you're looking like when I play Stardew. I've got everything planned already. Damn. I'm not used to being well prepared. It's scary, almost. I need to breed my cows. I mean, sure, the less my game lags, the better, but like I couldn't care less about cow lag. Cow lag is not going to completely destroy me. I don't need you guys bread. I haven't killed you guys in a long time because I don't have anything with fire aspect. I have to like light you on fire and let you run around and kill yourselves. But then there's you guys, obviously. I'm just gonna. Actually, I don't even need more. Yeah, they produce chicken faster than I eat it if I'm around them. But if I'm not around them, I could easily go through it like much quicker than I do. Like I could start emptying that. Yes, this world has nowhere near as much AFK time as my other world does. Tired. Stream's ending in about 10 minutes or so. It's 14. About 13 minutes actually. But still, you know what I'm saying. Not much left. Just video game. I hate when I get tired. I just stretch every 2 fucking seconds. I'm tired. Not Atriox. It is Atriox or Atrox or whatever his name is. Oh my god, this closes the game now too. Oh my god, that's dumb. It's Atrox. Atrox. Oh my god. I forgot that my Opera GX decided, hey, fuck you, Minecraft. And now whenever I click onto Minecraft or click onto Opera, which is my browser, which used to not do this, it'll immediately close the game. Okay, only part of it broke this time. That's better than usual. Okay, never mind. Just about everything broke. Wait, did I just? I think I just do that. I just duplicated the sand. I did not have this much sand before. I had no sand on me, and I had sand in. I just duplicated sand. This game is so busted sometimes. My hair is not sitting right. That's better. How are you doing? Oh, a little too well. Actually, I want you guys, these two over here. Slightly lowered frame rate. I love that quote. And the Aatrox, the character of this edit thing I'm listening to, whatever the fuck the music thing. One of his quotes is just, "Do you think you can kill me?" And it's, I still have that middle school sense of cool in my head. So like, the way he says it is fucking sick. It's rad. The fact that I said rad is not very rad. Can you stop doing that? Ah, yes, the world ender is here. I totally understand what that means. Actually, what I could do, because of how furnaces take in fuel versus output, whatever, is they put the input in. The input goes in through the top. The output goes out through the bottom, and the fuel goes in from the side. So I could could connect hoppers to the. Well, actually, I couldn't. I was gonna say I could connect hoppers to the back and front of all this, but not really. Actually, all of you still here? You are. Oh, that one's missing. That's a slight issue. I don't even know if that one needs to be there, but it's missing. Are you done? I think that's done. What was I saying? I was saying something. Oh yeah, I could put hoppers like on the front and back of this, and then have a minecart go over them and chuck the fuel into the sides. I can't really with this one because that would require me to replace these with them, and then I couldn't get a good view. Actually, yeah, I could still get a good view of those this way. It would just be harder. So yeah, I could do that. With enough hoppers. Wait, no, I couldn't because they'd have to be here, and then I'd have to have the mine carts going this way. Sand doesn't fall into mine carts, does it? That might be possible. The issue is if it breaks, it would end up picking up the shit. Oh, it's night. Becoming night. I'm thinking of ways to optimize this, and I'm too dumb for it. Well, I'm having sinus issues for some reason right now. Oh, yeah, F11 real quick. That is not a fitting edit for the song, nor are these fitting lyrics for the song. This is like Metamorphosis 2 or 3 or some shit like that. And it's got like this Spanish gangster singing behind it. Maybe Russian, very, very possibly Russision. But it's got some foreign accent, like gangster sounding dude behind it. And it's just an anime girl edit. It's what is the song? It's Metamorphosis 3. Maybe this automatic, that's just by default has lyrics in it, but the anime girl is not fitting to the voice in it. It's fitting to the music in the background, definitely, but it is not fitting to that voice. I don't like that song. That song's okay. Skip it. You? I can't stop. Nah, skip it. Sahara, that's what that was. Or Sunrise. No, that was Sunrise. Casanova. This is a compilation of edits. Fuck that. The hell is this? Dio sings Lost in Paradise, feat Jotaro Kujo. Yeah, no, I'm good, thank you. No, it's the anime girl skateboarding. I'm good. Oh, Angry Birds Funk, hell yeah. You guys are not fool enough. Dude, I love being barely entertaining while I do things. Just talking. Even if I'm talking to myself, I'm still talking. I should do a Java version playthrough. Not playthrough, but like world. A Java world would probably be entertaining. Because it would completely change the way I played the game. Bridging would be different, fighting would be different, everything would be different, and I'd have to like basically relearn all of my skills. Movement's not terribly different though, so that one's not a big deal. Movement's like just barely different. Blocking's actually easier in the other version because you can right click to block if I remember correctly. You can also offhand almost every item, and they have their own way of being used like that. It's very nice. It's much better. It's much easier for my neck for some reason to be tilted right than it is to be just pointed straight forward. I think that's because when I turn this way, I'm just used to talking to you guys while turned that way, because I can see chat and all that. But if I talk like this, I'll get caught up in talking like this, just playing the game, and then I'm not talking. I don't really feel like I'm talking to chat anymore. I'm just talking to myself. Very different vibe. So it really depends. Because right now I am just talking to myself, so there's no point in looking over as often as I am. But like when there is somebody here, it makes sense for me to be looking over whenever I talk, because then I go into talk to other people mode. I gotta work on repairing this village, which requires acacia wood and stuff. It requires me to go to that desert, which I think it's either south of me or just east of me. Or both. Might be both. There's a mesa somewhere around me, according to my mom. I could use clay to fix some houses like that one and that one. Actually, not that one. That one and only that one? I guess only that one. Weird. All right. Well, it is almost time for stream to end. That broke while I was looking away. Damn, I dare it. Break. There's this grass block here. I don't think that does anything, so yeah, I'll just get rid of it. Yeah. Yeah. Mother. I'm just too good at timing. Motherfucker. Holy shit, this stuff's breaking quick. Well, now I know I can repair it while it's going, so. God. Horrific. The issues. The amount of issues, bro. You? No. You? I was doing pretty decent. I'm about to have to leave anyways, so I may as well stop. Like, just go down, kill a couple skeletons, and that'll be the end of stream. Yeah, that's a good end of stream. Murdering skeletons. Because I got like 2 minutes, not even. I have an iron sword, right? Yep. Yeah, because I started an hour late, so no point in going for 3 hours. I'm just gonna stick to the time-based schedule rather than the wrong one. Time-based schedule rather than the length-based schedule. The clock-based schedule rather than the time length. It just makes the most sense to do. At least to me, it does. Hello. Watching them. Can you guys find your way down, please? There's even more of them. Oh, there went one. Maybe they'll start piling in slowly. Oh my god. Just go into the pit and die, bro. It's 2, 3. Yeah, 3. 4. No. 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Go in now. Yeah. All right. It's the end of it. I'm gonna go murder all those guys and then I'll end stream. Throw Pikachu at a wall. Where's Pikachu? Find Pikachu first, that is. I'll turn you guys that way, and then I'm gonna just real quick while you can barely see me. The satisfying skeleton death noises and the XP noises as I pick up a Pikachu. That was not loud enough. You're supposed to be loud. All right, there we go. That's the end of it. That's all I needed to do. Bye bye. I hit the button to end stream now. Goodbye.